So let's talk about Aerodrome because the potential here is massive. And I strongly believe that everyone needs at least something base related in their crypto portfolio. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, of course, so make sure you guys do your own research. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you do enjoy today's content, as well as check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link is going to be in my description down below for anyone that is interested. You'll also find a link to my Patreon and a link to Trade Assist, which is a great crypto indicator. Let you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto. All right, but getting into the video here, if we check out the crypto bubbles, today is a fantastic day in the market. Everything is green. Well, not everything, but most of these coins are green. The biggest gainer here on the bubbles is actually Aerodrome, which is up 13.8%. You know, over the weekend, a lot of investors got shook and they start to panic sell their crypto because of war escalation. They didn't know which direction the market was going to go, so they want to make sure that they were the first ones out of their investment. Even if they're holding something potentially for the long term, they were just so quick to sell it due to uncertainty. And that is never a good thing, especially when it comes to war escalation. And just take a look at this X post right here. So it says, geopolitical events are just noise in the long-term trend. If you think that new war scares or new war fears will be the end of crypto, you are mistaken. What do we see on the chart? Every red arrow marks a major war event since 2022. The pattern is crystal clear. Bitcoin doesn't care. All right. And then you can see back here, Ukraine war begins. Everyone got scared, start to panic sell, market starts to dump, eventually start to make its way back up because this became old news. And you know, it's kind of sad to say, but that's typically what happens. Stuff becomes old news, people starts to buy again. You get the same sort of news, more war escalation. People said, okay, that's cool. And the market just continues to go up. And that's what we're seeing today, actually. The market has kind of shaken off the war escalation and we're starting to head back up in the right direction. Now I'm going to pull up the charts and get into what's happening with Aerodrome in just a second. But if we check out Bitcoin here, it's sitting at $100,000. And during the war escalation, we can see that Bitcoin actually didn't fall below 100K. So that's a very bullish, positive sign if you ask me. Of course, everything is just my own personal opinion. But another coin or token that didn't fall that much during the war escalation news was Aerodrome. And that's because of the piece of news that came out. And right now, it doesn't look like people are trying to sell Aerodrome that much. All right. But the news here, for those of you that don't know, is Aero token jumped after Coinbase, the biggest American crypto exchange, said that it would add decentralized exchanges on its base blockchain to its main application. This addition will expose Aerodrome to its 10.8 million monthly active users, possibly boosting its volume and revenue. Aero price also jumped after Aerodrome Finance Network continued to dominate the DEX industry on Base. Data shows that the volume processed in the network has jumped 10x in the last 12 months and has crossed over the $100 billion mark. It has also beaten popular names on Base like Uniswap and PancakeSwap. Now, I don't know about you guys, but these are pieces of news that cannot be ignored, including this last little bit here on the article. So it says, Aerodrome Finance token also jumped as a number of its token holders soared. Dune Analytics data shows that there are now over 629,000 token holders, a big increase from 200,000 in January. So again, these are a piece of news that cannot be ignored. And I do think that Aerodrome has a potential to do some very fantastic things this bull cycle. Check this out on their X account that they reposted from someone. So it says, Coinbase is not just bringing Aerodrome pools to its customers, but extending on-chain benefits to them. A vertically integrated on-chain economy means DEX trading in Coinbase and lock bonuses on Base. Incredible, man. And then Coinbase actually posted this right here. Get a boosted airdrop from Aerodrome with Coinbase One. Aerodrome is a top exchange on Base with token lockers, voting, and earning rewards weekly. Users who create a new lock of 2,500 plus via Aero qualify for a bonus airdrop, and Coinbase One members receive a 1.3x boost. So yeah, Coinbase is promoting Aerodrome. It's the biggest DEX on Base. And yeah, again, we can't ignore these things. I always say that if you're trying to become the best investor that you could potentially become, you have to pay attention to the signs and you have to be very, very patient. That's the way that people end up making those life-changing returns. Obviously, that comes with doing your own research. So make sure you guys actually look into Aerodrome because this thing could really, really run. Now, if we go over the price action here, we can see that Aerodrome is currently sitting at 84 cents. The current market cap is 700 million. It's up 15% on the day, and the volume is up 53% on the day in the last 24 hours. And we all know that volume predicts price. And over the last week or so, ever since that bullish news got dropped, people have just been buying up Aerodrome. And yeah, it's just been looking fantastic. Now, if we scroll down to the bottom and see where you can buy Aerodrome, obviously you can get it on Coinbase. And then you see these top exchanges as well. As far as will it ever get listed on Binance, I have no idea, right? But yeah, regardless, Aerodrome is going to do just great things. I always say I'm going to compare to Uniswap last bull cycle, and Uniswap at its peak last bull cycle, I believe it went to about $20 billion market cap, and Aerodrome just sitting at $700 million market cap right now means it potentially have a lot of room left to run. Obviously, it depends on what's going on in the overall crypto space, but Bitcoin seems to be looking extremely strong. I don't know if it's going to fall below 100K anytime soon. And something like Aerodrome connected to Coinbase, which is connected to US companies, and just everything that's going on with Base. I mean, the entire Base ecosystem, I think, is going to have a massive rally this bull cycle, right? Take a look at this over here. This person says they've been DCing into this token since $1.40 18 months ago. Now their DCA is down to 80 cents. They're so proud, and they plan on hodling Aerodrome for the remainder of this bull run. So yeah, people have just been DCing in this thing for a long time, and that's due to the fact that the potential here is just massive, just massive. Now, if we take a look here at the charts, we can see that it's actually just been making higher highs and higher lows ever since down here, June 9th. Yeah, then the news came, and it's just been looking fantastic here. If we check out the indicator, let's see what it shows. So it shows that a bullish momentum was fired right here on June 13th, right? Bullish momentum fired June 13th, and yeah, it's just been going up slowly, but yeah, it's going up and it's looking pretty good right now. And this is the indicator you can find down below. It's called Trade Assist. But yeah, Aerodrome, it's still far from its all-time highs because its all-time highs was something over $2, I believe. Let's go all the way back here. All-time high, $2.34, it looks like. Yeah. Wow, look at this classic double top, right? Talk about this sometimes on my channel. Anytime you see a double top, you know, the coin makes a new all-time high, goes down, retests that level, and then gets rejected. That usually indicates a sign of reversal. And yeah, that's what we saw with Aerodrome. And it's just started coming down and down and down. But yeah, the smart ones that was able to get Aerodrome all the way down here at 28 cents at the beginning of April. Right now, you're pretty happy on your investment. I didn't get Aerodrome all the way down here. I definitely should have. I traded Aerodrome a couple times, but I just recently bought some at 65 cents again because I was just like, man, this potential is just too good to miss up. So this is actually my second video, I think, ever on Aerodrome, but I do plan on talking a lot more about Aerodrome because, yeah, I think this is really going to run. But I want to know what you guys think about Aerodrome. Are you bullish on it? Are you bearish on it? Let me know in the comment section. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.